Hi everyone, my name is Margaret and I'm a paralegal here at Tsang and Associates.
And I'm Zohal and I'm an intern here at Tsang and Associates.
And today we're going to be reacting to two different videos for cases that I previously worked on along with my other team members.
This Air Force officer filed an immigration application for her spouse, and the case was denied in late 2022. And now the officer's spouse is illegal in the US. They were extremely frustrated. They booked a consultation with me, and in going through everything, I could just sense the anger and the frustration, but they were able to still speak very succinctly and clearly about everything that was going on.
The clients were very proactive in their case, which is helpful. Like, they were providing things on time. They were definitely stressed out and worried, but very responsible people.
That's good. It always helps when they're good at communicating too, not taking forever to respond.
Yeah, and with motion to reopens, we usually have 30 days to respond, so it's a lot of pressure on them and a lot of pressure on us.
So the legal problem was we needed to prove that in this time period, the client was physically present in the US and that we can file a motion to reopen.
So because it's based on the 245I, the applicant, which was a husband, he's the one that has to prove that he was here on a specific date, which he has to prove he was physically present on December 21st, 2000.
That's so hard to prove. Like, I doubt I have documentation of every day of where I am.
We had to prove in 2022 what happened in like 2000 and what, like 20 plus years ago.
That's what we were talking about.
To provide new evidence, not things that you could have provided. So what is considered new evidence? And you know, and in preparing this case, we had such a short amount of time.
So sometimes, like Joseph just mentioned, you do have to provide new evidence that wasn't available at the time of filing. So you can't just say like, "Oops, I didn't submit enough. Like now, let me try harder." And in this case, it's kind of understandable why they denied it, to be honest, because he only submitted 2 documents. So whether that was advice from like other legal sources, I don't remember, or if it was just, sometimes people think that they can do things on their own, and unfortunately, like, one doesn't really know like how much is enough. So like in this case, they submitted 2 things. They probably thought they were good to go, but it's not enough.
Is more always better or not necessarily?
Usually, I mean, you don't want to overburden them, but there's just like a balance. And if you're kind of undecided, it's better to do more than less.
Yeah.
Especially since a lot of things are based on discretion, so it's hard to tell how much is, you know, the right amount.
The case was filed. We don't exactly know what happened internally with USCIS because this case, it goes back to the officer that originally denied the case.
I'd like to think we just did a great job.
But I wonder how long they actually spend looking at the evidence and everything provided, because I've seen the cases we submit and it covers a lot of the bases, from pictures to text messages to letters. Like, I wonder if someone's actually taking the time to read everything.
Yeah, and I mean, they have so many cases, so we're not really sure, you know. I think like certain times they tell you like, okay, it's estimated that they have 30 minutes to review each case, for example. So that's where we have to keep everything like super like organized, very persuasive, because we don't know, are they gonna read pages 1 through 20, or are they just going to open page 5? So we just want to make everything super clear and easy for them as much as we're able to.
It was such a huge turnaround from case being denied, all the hopes crushed, not being able to sleep, being frustrated, angry, and sad, all bundled up together, losing the will to live, to eat. It was just devastating because this is their future, this is their life. And now, within just a few months, the whole thing was turned around, the case was approved. And so I think in this case, it was just an issue of, are you here or are you not here? And what evidence
He makes
can
it
you
sound
use
so
to support
simple.
it? You know, maybe you just didn't know and you didn't try and you just defer to somebody else and get a letter and put things together. You were busy, but because we deal with USCIS, you know, on a daily basis with like hundreds of applications flying back and forth, we know what they like to look for, and we try to argue the case well. And this was, I think, the defining difference between a failed case and an approved case. And we're glad we were able to do it within the time period allowed it, you know. And so, happy to serve. If you have any questions,
The Air Force person.
Yeah, this was really a good example of a team effort, like with Joseph talking to the clients and helping like myself and the group of interns like really like build up the case, and Gabby was communicating directly with the couple, helping them through all of the emotional, you know, parts of the case. And yeah, we were super happy for them. They're, moving on with their lives, doing big things. So
that's
it was
so sweet. Thanks for watching. Bye.